The generator needs it to be running before dawn. Jen set this one up, and I can't let her down. Came in through the barracks. The kitchen was pretty empty, and right away, got a warm welcome. A solid hit to the head. No point leaving behind good springs. Those bastards don't need beds. The floor suits them just fine. Doghouse, ready for a reunion with man's best friend. I'm grabbing everything valuable I can find. Pretty sure I'll make better use of it. Found the generator, but firing it up takes time, and I'm not looking to entertain guests. I'll clear the place first, then we'll get to it. Found a map. Someone named Sarah left it behind before she turned. Hope it's real, and there's something valuable waiting for me. There were plenty of freaks in there, but the darkness made it hard to see, so yeah, I missed a lot. At least today, I've got an excuse. I call this maneuver the panic sprint shuffle. Great cardio, zero strategy. The office building had specialized freaks, stronger than the usual ones. All of them packed a punch. When you live like this, digging through a toilet tank and then checking the coffee machine right after, starts to feel perfectly logical. Yeah, I missed a lot. Felt like my shotgun stopped working, and so did my common sense. I pulled off enough dumb moves to make myself cringe. Staring down a freak point blank, missing the right window, and still making it out alive while helmeted monsters chase me down. Now that's a skill. At some point I told myself, this shot's gonna land. And I aimed for what felt like half an hour. This time I cleared the outside too. Still, there was constant noise. Freaks growling somewhere out there. Might have been a roaming horde or something like it. A few managed to sneak in, and of course, at the worst possible moment. Zombie soldiers are a pain, armored and nastier than the usual ones. Cracked one's helmet at last, and it felt like the others outside were no real threat for now. Time to get that generator running. Surprise! Turns out the generator also powered the doors. The ones holding back two helmet-headed maniacs. In situations like this, the most important thing is remembering which way not to run. Looking over everything I gathered, I wouldn't call it a worthy haul. Not much that's useful right now. Mostly just investments for the future. And that's always a gamble, because the future doesn't always show up. I spent the rest of the night on the road to the next site. I'll head back to Jen only after I wrap things up elsewhere. Plenty left on the list. The next location felt different. Like the apocalypse hit here earlier than everywhere else. Whoever lived here had already started grabbing anything they could get their hands on. Maybe some inner voice warned them about what was coming. But it still didn't save them from the inevitable. Still, I've got to thank them. Whoever they were, they managed to gather so much stuff. It's hard to even choose what to take. My eyes can't decide where to look first. Buried in stuff, but emptier than ever. Loneliness hits sometimes, but come on, not that lonely. Thanks for the gifts from above, but maybe next time. My eyes really can't settle. There's just too much. So much junk it's hard to spot anything truly useful. Everything from a wheelchair to a treadmill. And not a clue what they thought they'd need first. Still, it's important to remember, this was someone's home. And no matter how much there is, it won't matter if you get caught red-handed. A gun safe, filled with junk. No big deal. I turned it into a stash for my salvaged supplies. Then made my way to the roof. One thing about the apocalypse, it opens up new possibilities. Like easy roof access, straight from someone's bedroom. No real trouble. Everything went smooth and methodical. For once, I moved with purpose, not panic. Quiet, focused, almost peaceful. After dealing with the creatures, I took a break. Had some breakfast. Then suddenly, I heard a noise. It was a roaming horde. No idea how they noticed me, or why they got so fixated on this house. I could have just slipped away, no problem. But then I thought, why not get some practice in? They were the regular kind, nothing special. Should have been an easy warm-up. And that's exactly how it went. Totally under control. No panic, just business. Well, aside from one heavy hit I took, but honestly, I'm starting to get used to that. That task's done, loot secured, time to move on. Another location, another strange entryway. Always makes me wonder, what exactly went down here? What happened before everything fell apart? Forgot to mention. I traded some gear with Wrecked and got myself something actually useful. A headlamp. No more excuses for missing shots in the dark. Or at least I hope so. Funny thing, though. Not long after, I found the exact same one. I'm starting to believe there's a rule in this world. You'll never get what you need, but once you have it, expect to find another. At least one. There were no problems at all. Everything went smooth, step by step. House by house, corner by corner, clearing and looting without a hitch. A short break here and there. For once, it didn't feel like survival. It felt like routine. Almost like a regular workday from my old life. Except the tools are heavier, the stakes are higher, and no one's bringing donuts to the break room. But there was something weirdly comforting in it. That rhythm, that quiet efficiency. It reminded me that even in a world gone to hell, you can still find moments that feel familiar. Not safe, not easy. Just normal enough to keep going.
Wow, I didn't think you had it in you. Good job.
After that, I headed back to Jen. She seemed surprised I made it. Told me about another camp. Some guy there's good with vehicles. Would be nice to learn a few things. The bike's fine, but far from ideal.
Come back soon. We restock often.
But first, there's still work to do. And something tells me this one won't be simple. The kind of job that fights back, that reminds you you're still just one mistake away from losing it all. No shortcuts, no help, just me and whatever's waiting out there.